All right, so this message is for Manchester United fans. For a period now, Manchester United fans has been going around being upset, angry at the way the club, is going, their strategies that they've employed, in recent times. And I will say this to Manchester United fans, especially. If as a Manchester United fan, and you're not ready for change, then you're not ready for the club to get back to winning. There's a saying that goes, if you keep on doing the same thing and you expect a different result, then you're stupid or maybe you're dumb. Manchester United has been taking the same route over the years, signing expensive players, going into bidding wars with excess money, cashing in on players because they have money, using the name of the club, giving them express playing numbers and all the rest, just so they will win a bidding war to get the player to Man U. And majority of those players has flopped. Look at Sancho. Sancho, a huge salary, he flopped. Andrey Santos flopped. There are so many names that has flopped that Manchester United signed for big name, for big fee and pay big salaries, and they flopped. Manchester United fans cried out, oh, there is no transfer policy. We don't have a sporting director. We don't have people that knows football. We don't have good scouts. And the board listened and they said, okay, fine. If we said, okay, we are just signing players based on vibes and inshallah, let's get professionals who will look into players and get players according to what the players can do. We'll have our own valuation. We'll look at the stats and then we'll get players. But Manchester United fans are not happy with the result. Why? Because the signings are not fancy. The signings are not big money signings. The signings are people that the club and the fans, the members of the club and fans don't know. As a matter of fact, if we keep doing the same thing, we cannot expect a different result. When Manchester United signed Tielemans, there were a lot of names on the table. There was Aston Villa goalkeeper, Martinez. There was Manchester City goalkeeper, Donnarumma. And there was Tielemans. All these guys were on the table, and Manchester United chose the cheapest option, and the cheapest option came out to be the signing of the season. I'm not saying that Manchester United will always get their signings right. But if the signing eventually goes wrong, the signing will not be much. At this point in the time when the club actually needs someone, actually needs to minimize their expenses and maximize their results. Go for a big money player because Arsenal has built themselves to the point whereby they can handle the financial responsibility of such players. And that is why they are sitting pretty at the top of the table today. If you want to win, you have to follow the blueprint of someone who has won. It is not just about big signings. After all, PSG had Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar at some point. They never won the Champions League. And guess what? The moment those players left, they were able to win the Champions League 2 years in a row. This is what I'm trying to make Manchester United fans understand. The board is not trying to go that route where everybody is expecting them to go. They are trying to be strategic. They are trying to carve their own path. They are trying to build a squad that is going to be able to do the job, not just on paper, but on the field. So I'm supporting the board all the way because if they are able to achieve this, then it's going to be genius. But if they were able to just get big name signings, then it's only just going to be about the money. I hope Manchester United fans can be able to understand this. A lot of signings will happen that Manchester United fans will not expect. But the point is this: when these players eventually come to the club, can these players eventually fill the position that the club needs to be filled? Or is this player going to be a flop? If the player flops, then we can blame the INEOS for making a bad signing. But if the players turn out to be great signings, then it's going to be pure genius. There's something that a lot of fans don't actually, look at this. If Brighton can go to the market and buy a 5 million Baleba or can buy a 2 million player and eventually build the player and sell the player for 50 million or 100 million, why can't Manchester United go to that same market and look for a player of 10 million, 15 million, 20 million and sign them and turn them into world stars? These were things that Manchester United was known for in the past. But right now, everybody just wants a market signing of 100 million, 150 million. If the person is a big name, then bring him to my club. No, sir. That is not how it's done. And that is not how a team is supposed to be built. So I hope this message meets every Manchester United fan well. We are all in the same group of wanting the club to succeed. We just want the club to succeed differently.